and welcome back to another episode of Boss Talks on Primp TV. I'm your host Danielle, and today I'm going to be meeting with none other than Olivia Rae, who is the fashion designer and creator of Olivia Ray Designs. She started this fashion company at age 14, and since it has grown, and she has her fashion pieces in stores all over from St. Louis to Chicago and more. She does a lot of clothing online. You can check out her website here. This fashion design company is focused on making both versatile and luxurious garments for the modern woman. She has the most unique and fashionable pieces. You're going to absolutely love her. All right, guys, I am on with Miss Olivia Rae Designs. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Coming on our Boss Talks episode 2. I'm super excited.
Yes, me too.
Oh my gosh. So let's introduce you. So tell us, what is Olivia Rae Designs?
So Olivia Rae Designs is the custom fashion line that I started when I was 14. So I started off by making women and my friends, teachers, everybody just custom skirts mostly, and different little ponchos and stuff like that when I was a teenager. Then it kind of just grew to where I was making like wedding gowns and things like that.
Are you
so
serious? Oh
yeah.
my gosh. And wait, you started when you were 16?
14.
14. Oh my gosh. So who taught you to like sew? Because girl, I'm just saying, for the other girls watching this who don't really realize, like, sewing is hard. Okay. My grandma taught me how to sew pillowcases when I was younger, and I was like, I would love to create clothing. I created maybe 2 skirts and they were lopsided. Like, so like, seriously, props to you that you can create these beautiful fashion pieces.
Thank you. But yeah, I really started myself. Like I started just with the sewing machine. It was like a lot of trial and error. I was teaching myself. And in school we had facts and everything. So I learned like basics, and I had a few sewing teachers along the way, but mostly, yeah, like it was just a lot of trial and error. Things turn out lopsided, they don't match right, and all this crazy stuff when you're sewing. But yeah,
you
it's a
figured
lot.
it out, and you're creating these like beautiful pieces. So you just 14 and you just didn't stop. Like, was it always a dream for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of more like I just like to create like with my hands. I like to, just do anything creative that I can make. So it's not even just fashion, I like, even woodworking and stuff, like anything that I can work with my hands and like make things. It's so fun for me. And it's not even.
You're creative and ingenuitive. I love
Yeah.
it.
It's like putting together a puzzle, but it's just an outfit, it's different.
Yes. Did you always call it Olivia Rae Designs?
I did not. I fumbled when I was younger with a whole bunch of names. And actually, it took me a couple years before I landed on Olivia Ray Designs. But yeah, I was coming up with all types of different names, like Olivia's Closet and all types of stuff. When you're younger and you're just like, oh,
Seriously, I know that on another level. Yes.
Yeah.
Like one of my old business names, I look back, I'm like, that is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like, I'm so happy I didn't go that way.
But I love your logo. I love your brand. Like, it's classy. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes. So, oh my gosh. So tell us a little bit more about your story. So does your family sew with you?
No, I'm actually the only one in my family who sews. My mom doesn't know where I got it from. But yeah, they all are entrepreneurs though. Like pretty much every woman in my family owns a business. So that's why I kind of was like, let me just start my own business, which is amazing.
I love that. Like, how
Yeah.
inspiring. And for like the next generation too, will always be inspired because you have like entrepreneurs in your family.
All of them, exactly.
And like, when you have that support, it just makes you feel like, you know what, my family's doing it, I can do it. Like, that's so awesome.
Exactly. Like I never had one of those moments where I was like, oh, I can't start a business. No, like of course I can. They all have one. So let me, which it is hard, but it's definitely easier, having everybody around me be a support system with that. So
yes. Where are you from? Are you from St. Louis?
Yep, born and raised here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What school did you go to?
I graduated from Ladue.
Okay, gotcha. Um, okay, so Olivia Ray Designs has like just blossomed and grown. Would you say in the last couple of years it's like definitely increased with your business?
Oh, definitely. Especially like, since 2018 is when I came back home from school. And that's when I really decided to, do a collection, start Olivia Ray Designs, more seriously, not just, me in high school. But yeah, it's definitely blossomed. I've been learning so much along the way. So it's just going to keep on going and growing.
Oh, that's so awesome. Are you in? Like I kind of stalked you. Okay, not gonna lie. My little kitten, if you hear that, I just rescued a kitten and she's meowing.
Oh,
She'll be okay though. Um,
yeah.
so I kind of stalked you, and I see that you have been getting into stores all over the place. I even saw like Chicago. Like, tell me
Yeah.
a little bit about what's that been like.
Well, it's been great. Like I'm in a couple stores here in St. Louis. In Union Studio, I have one of my ruffle dresses, one of my black ruffle dresses. In African Naturals, I sell my face mask and skirts and things. And I've been in fashion shows in DC, Chicago, here. Yeah, I've been all over, and it's been great. You learn a lot from all the people you meet, all the different organizations,
And you're
and
so
I'm just
young. Like
yeah.
if you're creating items and getting into fashion shows now, like in like 5 more years, it's gonna be huge. Like that's so cool.
Yes, thank you. I hope so. I know so.
And what's your goal? Are you wanting to kind of stay in St. Louis? Are you wanting to be, international? Are you be wanting to
Yeah, the my goal is, like you said, to be international. I want to have my clothes in a lot of different stores. I want to be able to like talk to as many different types of people, women as possible, so we can get the feedback and create even nicer, more wearable, more sophisticated and more fun. Exactly what people want all over, especially in like metropolitan areas, because I've learned in the cities, that's basically where, you're going out pre and post COVID, but you have to go out and make and influence. So I really want my clothes to be kind of like the go-to for that, at least this collection.
Ooh, I literally like when you started talking about that, I got chills because I see how passionate you are and I see that this is your dream and like you're doing it.
Mhm.
Like you are doing it and making it happen.
Yes.
You have any like do you feel like your fashion has a particular style or do you like to create any specific pieces that you specialize in?
So the first collection that I made back in 2018, it's the more like workwear for women, more bright colors, fitted silhouettes and things that really they could just feel comfortable going to work in, and then transitioning to, if you go out, very, calm, casual, but also, sophisticated. So I'm excited that really did well. Then moving on to the matching face mask and things.
Yeah, that
So
must have been so I think that was so smart, like when all this craziness hit that you like started making face masks because I feel like, well, I saw you did custom ones for I saw a picture of one business that did that. I'm like, that's a great idea. Like, what a great way for businesses to brand themselves with custom face masks right now. And
exactly.
so how like was it weird when COVID hit? Did that affect anything?
Yeah, I actually still make a lot of custom orders for people. So when COVID hit, I had graduations, I had weddings, I had, yeah, I think it was a couple prom and all of that got canceled. So I was sitting there like, okay, what am I gonna do? And I was like, let me just make some masks.
There you
So
go.
yeah,
You're rolling with the punches, and that's all you can do and what you got to do.
you
That's
have
awesome.
to.
So I keep hearing like I'm just like whoa, like do you do like bridesmaids and like the wedding gown and everything?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so cool. Does any one particular like fashion item take you like the most time when you're sewing?
Oh, wedding dress.
Is
Yeah,
that the
wedding.
most like the most intricate thing?
Yeah, because with wedding gowns and any like formal gown, the inside has to look great, the outside has to look great, everything has to be so clean, very finished, and it takes a while to do all of that.
Oh man, I recently promoted these girls I know. Their family owns a wedding dress bridal store,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I'll have to hint your name out there.
Yes, because I also do alterations and stuff. I do more alterations on wedding gowns and
Yeah,
stuff than actual wedding gowns. Thank
I bet
God.
your family's constantly like, "Will you alter this? Will you alter this?"
Yeah. But I don't mind because I like alterations, they're very fast, easy, and you can keep your clothes longer as long as you alter them, to fit you. So
Do you
yeah.
okay, so I scrolled through your website and at this point in the video, I'm gonna kind of put a little scroll on the website and your Instagram page.
Okay.
So on your do you do a lot of online sales? Like how do people usually like what's your method for sales?
Yeah, mostly online through my website. That people just go right on, and then sometimes they'll DM me, and let me know, oh, I want to get this, and I'll just tell them, you can go ahead and buy it on the website, and I'll go ahead and ship it to you. So yeah, the website gets the most traffic, I'd say.
Oh, do you see yourself staying in St. Louis or would you do you dream of moving anywhere and taking Olivia Designs with you?
Um, I really haven't exactly decided, but I do know in my head eventually I will leave St. Louis. I don't really have a timeline or anything like that yet. But yeah, it is my goal to eventually, yeah,
Experience other things. Like I love
expand.
St. Louis, like it's home. I don't know. I keep asking people this and then I'm like I ask myself and I'm like I don't know either. So
Yeah,
but like we can always show our hometown and our home city like support
exactly.
and
It's just the fashion scene, and it's not a New York. It's not New York, the resources we have here aren't the best. So I always have to like travel out to, California or New York or something for the fabric or even for like manufacturers and things.
are you
So
serious? Is it really so to find the best fabrics, you is it hard to find like really great fabrics? Do you do it online or you're saying you have to travel to go find them?
I do a little bit of both. Since I do so many custom items, I'm always looking for fabric, and then, in creating whole collections, you need a lot of fabric, you need bulk.
I can admit you
So
probably have so much material at your house right now.
I do. I really do. But yeah, I travel and I search a lot online. So I kind of do both. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So question, is
Mhm.
there any specific role models in your life? I know a lot of your family, but is there anyone like in the fashion industry or anything like that that has influenced you or that you look up to?
Well, I mean, a whole lot of people in the fashion industry that I look up to. Like one of my favorite designers is probably Christian Siriano since his Project Runway days.
Oh, I saw that whole season and I loved it.
Exactly. I think that was one of the first few seasons of Project Runway when he was on there. It was at least like 10 something years ago.
And look
But
where
yeah,
he's gone. He's like blown up, you know?
exactly. It just, I love people in fashion that can just like take their little like niche business and then just blow it up kind of how he did. So I love that. So he's a very big inspiration in his brand. There any Black designer, that's always, inspiring me, especially Aurora James. She owns
Laura
Brother
James.
Villas. Hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the shoe line, and she makes really unique made in Africa shoes. So I love her concept and everything. There are a whole lot of designers, that
Yeah,
I look up to.
I love it. Um, how do you hope to impact young entrepreneurs or just females that come across your line? How do you hope to impact them or what do you kind of want to leave them with?
I just want when other people see Olivia Rae designs and the collection, I want them to just not be scared to really go after their goals. whole idea behind my collections, the clothes, the reason why I even design is so that people have these really like unique and eye-catching items that they can hop on in and feel the confidence to just be able to go out, express themselves, get their ideas funded or whatever, because fashion clothing is just like an outside appearance, so it's all about bringing the inside out. And that's literally the whole reason why I'm making clothes, so that people have that confidence to just push whatever it is that they want to do.
I love it. I totally agree. Like that's what fashion is all about. I love that you love to create like bold, unique pieces because I'm
Yeah.
all about that. In fact, I have to tell you, I think my favorite thing that I've seen is the one, and I'll put this in the video too. It's that one sleeve top that has like
the real dramatic.
yes,
Yes.
I love it. I love the material you use too, and it's so flattering. Like you do that so well. You really do well to cinch at the waist at the right place, and then it like comes out.
My mom loves exiting her waist, so I was like, it'll always be right here. Go ahead.
Like, and I love that because you feel like, oh, so it's a top that you can wear. You can wear out to lunch and just feel extra fancy, but you kind of feel like
just go ahead and be extra. Wear that huge one shoulder top to the grocery store. Just go ahead.
It's all about. It's about being yourself, showing your personality, and just like makes you feel fierce.
Yeah, and that's the whole goal, because why are we like, we don't have to be boring every day. We can have that pizzazz and still, be even sophisticated. You don't have to be showing all your skin and everything, because I know a lot of people don't want to do that. So it's like, okay, you're still going to look amazing and you're going to be very bold with how you look.
It's so fun, like changing up your looks. And shoot, girl, I know there's definitely some days in the week I'm in sweatpants, but when I want to, I like to just try different styles.
Exactly. Why not?
You are like living your dream out in real life. You're putting together beautiful fashion pieces, and you're growing a company. You're getting your items into these big stores. What's the next step? Like what's your next plan?
So my next step is I'm actually releasing a crowdfunding campaign next February so that I can fund my next collection drop and start getting employees too. So that's really, and move into my own studio space and kind of just get going, have my own showroom, really just keep pushing and take it to that next level of like, marketing, employees, all of that.
I feel like you have scaled everything so well too. Like you've gotten started and now you're figuring out how can I bring on some employees to make more, get my own studio. Like I think you're gonna have the coolest showroom studio ever. And I cannot wait to look. Oh my God.
Yes.
Once you have it all, we gotta do a little tour for Primp TV. Like
for sure. We're gonna do a nice tour, a nice little event there.
That would be so fun.
It would be cute.
Oh my gosh. So, this has been so nice sitting with you and chatting about your business. I'm really excited to see where Olivia Rae Designs go. How can we support you right now? Where can we follow you and how can we support you?
All right, so my website is www.oliviarae.designs.com. People can follow me on Instagram at Olivia Ray Designs and Facebook, the same Olivia Ray Designs. So basically, Olivia Ray Designs on all the platforms. And when I release my next collection, I'm actually starting a separate page called the Olivia Rae Collection, which will be all the glamorous photos, all of that. Yes.
Oh, I love it. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, this is exciting. This is getting fun. You're doing so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of different layers on, starting a fashion line. So just trying to, stay calm and just get it all done.
You do so much. You make incredible fashion pieces. I need to look into getting that top that you make because I'm obsessed with it.
Thank you.
We're going to follow you on your media pages and we're going to follow along. And I cannot wait to see what comes next.
Yes, thank you for having me on. I enjoyed talking with you.
So great. I'm going to send you a copy before we promote it and everything. But thank you. And have a great rest of your day. We can't wait to see your next post and the next designs coming out.
Yes, you too.